So, Hive Parkour Worlds just released, and I'm going to give my opinions on it. I'm going to talk about some pros and some cons of the game mode. So first, to start off, the hub looks great, okay? I have to put this out there as a pro. The Hive always makes good hubs, and even when you go into rooftops or jungle or any of the other ones, the hub there looks great as well. It's not too difficult to find out where you're going. It's just a good hub. The second thing I want to mention is the star system. I really do like this. I've seen some other parkour servers do this in the past, where you have to complete levels to unlock other levels. So on each of these levels, you can see there's these stars that you would collect. Now, I've already collected these because I've completed all the levels in the game, but you would run around and just keep grabbing these, and then like the counter in the top right would go up, and the more stars you get, the more worlds you can unlock, which I kind of like how it makes you play the earlier worlds first, so you can't just hop into the hardest level off the start. But the maps, honestly, for the parkour look amazing as well. That kind of groups it in with the hub. These maps are part of the hub, so if the hub looks good, the maps are going to be good. Next thing is, I like how the levels are all connected to theming wise. Like, I like going into jungle and having all levels be jungle themed, because other parkour servers that I've played in the past will have different worlds kind of like this, and then you hop in and then the levels you play are nothing related to the world that you're in. So having everything connected like this, honestly, it helps with the immersion of the levels that you're playing. Another thing I like is the ghost replay system. It kind of reminds me of playing racing games as a kid. Like, you know, on my iPod Touch, I would play like Asphalt 5 or something, and you could see like your past self and you could try to beat them, but also for seeing what you did to get your best time if you can't even complete it again to get the better time. Like, say for example, you're trying to complete it to get a better time and you just can't for some reason get a better time, you could watch your replay and see like, hey, where's my ghost going? Or maybe I could do a little shortcut here. Now going into some of the cons of the game mode. Now, I mentioned before how each of these levels have their own set of stars, and you need stars to unlock more levels, but I thought the stars would unlock cosmetics as well, because currently in this game mode there is no cosmetics, there's no hub titles, just there's nothing to unlock, which is kind of odd because usually every Hive game mode at least has something to unlock. Now, apparently they are adding a way to spend stars or to get cosmetics in the game, but I feel like that should just be there at launch, because I have 400 out of 400 stars and I've unlocked everything and completed every level in basically an hour. That, like, I want to do something with my stars. I want to, you know, feel like I actually completed everything. At least give me like a hub title or something. But the next thing I want to mention is the time it takes to complete all the levels. There is not a lot of levels per world. As you can see, this one I completed in 1 minute and 13 seconds. This one over there I completed in 55 seconds. So it doesn't really take that long to go through all of these, which means that pretty much I'm out of here in like 5-10 minutes ish, and then I'm on to the next one. Now, the times will vary depending on like your parkour skill. Like, if you're not very good at parkour, this probably will take you longer than 1 minute and 13 seconds. But even for me, I'm not a parkour person. I'm not that good at parkour, and these were all pretty easy and didn't really take me that long to complete, which I feel like if you're gonna have levels this short, maybe a little bit more levels would have been cool, because as of right now, you can complete the entire game mode in like under an hour, which is what I did. So moving on to Volcano, which is the last world that you unlock. And overall, again, you know, this level 54 seconds, down there is 2 minutes, that one is 1 minute 40, and that one over there is 3 minutes. But then you go over here, and this is something that I really don't understand, because the difficulty so far has been sort of like going up gradually, and then you reach this level and then it just spikes up to the top, and I don't know why. Like, nobody was prepared for this, which is why I think a lot of people were sort of rage quitting, because they were going through every single other level pretty consistently, and then you reach this level took me 20 minutes. This level took me more time than like all the levels of like Volcano and City combined to complete. Like, the difficulty's just been kind of weird, because all the ones are like gradually more difficult, and this one's just like very hard. And some people haven't even completed it. Some people have completed it, but it's taken them 40 minutes. I'm glad it's only taken me 20 minutes. And there's 3 portions of this parkour that are difficult. One, we start off with this portion here. This jump to there is difficult. Very difficult. And you want to reach this checkpoint because you want to get all the stars. You have to jump back to go and get all the stars. This part will take you a couple minutes. And then you get all the way over there. And behind this rock thing here, there's another jump that's like a bunch of 4-block jumps, and it will take you a pretty long time to complete that as well. The main thing that is so difficult about this game mode is this section over here. This is the section everybody has been stuck on. And pretty much you see these little lava things. When they go up, the only thing you can step on is the gray part. If you try to step on the lava, it's not an actual block and you will fall, which means every single one of these jumps are like 3/4 a block, which is just awkward. So you keep messing up your timing and you keep failing. And this is the part that has taken 20 minutes. You got to go from all the way past there, make that jump, and then get to here, and then try to make it onto the platform that's right behind this one. And this just takes so long, and a bunch of people are quitting it because there's really no incentive again to even complete everything because there's no unlocks. Like, at least give me a hub title that said I completed Dragon's Dare, you know, that would be a great hub title to get. So it'd be way more prestigious than my 84% win rate in Bed Wars, because honestly, this level is harder than majority of my Bed Wars games. But overall, this is my only main critique of the game modes. All the other things I talked about are things they could add later, or things that, like, you know, you don't really need, just little nitpicks. But this one is just, why is this so hard compared to everything else? Why? Like, genuinely, why? But overall, those are my thoughts on the Hive Parkour worlds. To sum everything up, fun game mode, the levels are cool, the difficulty is kind of weird, especially when you get to the one behind me. I feel like it doesn't last long enough because you complete everything in like less than an hour. Like, if it wasn't for Dragon's Dare over there, I would have been completed a lot sooner. And again, we just need more cosmetics for this game mode. We need some reason to just grind this and get better times, which hopefully they add some sort of cosmetics soon. Yeah, overall, fun game mode, and I'm looking towards the future. Hopefully they keep updating this and adding more worlds, and it'll be fun to play from time to time.